Hi, welcome to the first tutorial regarding the tranquilizer, and today I'm gonna show you how to change the pre-installed square O-rings Shore 30 into Shore 50 instead. Right now we have 32 of them, and that's good enough for loads between 11 and 14 kilos. Today we're gonna change it to 24 pieces of Shore 50 instead. That's good enough, up to 22 kilos instead. So we're gonna start by removing the pan barrels from the top plate, and then we're gonna disassemble the whole thing. The whole process usually takes 10-15 minutes. And yeah, let's start. So these guys are Loctited from the beginning, so they are sitting a little bit hard in the beginning, making a click sound. Once they come off, I'm gonna use my power tool instead to speed up the process. These screws are all M4 by 12, so they're all the same, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up, etc. Go. I only need to remove the top ones. I don't have to remove them on both sides. So once these are off, I'm gonna remove the top plate, and I start unlocking these. There are only 6 of them, so it goes a little bit faster. There we go. So the top plate comes off. I'll take out these screws as well. You should always reapply Loctite on these guys, since they're sitting inside a vibration mount. So over time you want to add some extra. We recommend regular or mild Loctite. Should be good. So to remove this, I start by pressing down these semicircles. And I flip this around, remove the bottom plate as well. There we go, all screws are off. I can lift up the bottom plate like so, place it over there. What we end up is with all these 32 white Shore 30 rings. You can see they are placed in symmetry of 8 groups with 4 rings in each group. And we always build it in symmetry, so if we want to build like now, one with 24 rings, I place them in the first 3, and I jump 2 and I place 3 more, and I place 3, jump 2 and 3 more. If I place 16, I only place the 2 in the middle. That makes it an even configuration, so the mass and balance is shifted equally. So I just press down these semicircles and I'll shake these guys out. can get them out, like so. All the semicircles are the same, so you can't like mess up. They don't go in any special way or direction. All right, take this off the table, like so. Sorry. So what I do now is I start by grabbing 24 of these red Shore 50 rings instead, and I start placing those inside the semicircles. You will see two lines on the top and bottom, and these two lines are to be aligned with the semicircle. So easiest is to place, in our case, group of 3, where all the lines are aligned, and I just place them inside, like so. Then I just press with my thumbs, and they will hopefully stick on the semicircles. So I place a group of 3 and 3, 6 in total, and I'm gonna do the same on this side. Like so. So now we have 12 in place, and I'll do the same on the other side. Take this away. Check. Looks good. So you can see the O-rings are tilted 20 degrees in each direction. I place the last 3 like so. Looks good. So what I end up now doing is I'll attach one of the plates to this to keep it in check. So I can take the bottom one, and I'll make sure my 2 screw nests are matching the 2 threads on the semicircles. Place it over like so, and I take one of the screws and I start lifting the center point of the semicircle upwards, and I connect the 2. So move this around a little bit so it's easier. Like this. Once it's attached a little bit, I can start adding the screws on the sides. I won't screw them all the way in. I'm gonna leave 1-2 millimeter spacing between the semicircle and the plates, because I want to check the alignment of the groove on these O-rings, so they center up with the semicircles. The markings are pointing out where the groove is. You can feel it also with your fingers. It's a little valley. So now I just shift if any of the O-rings are outside. So the markings are more or less hidden. The rest looks good. So now I'm gonna use my power tool again, and I'm gonna drive this in almost all the way. So, and I take the last bit by hand. A little bit over with that one. It's always better to feel by hand once it's tight enough. I swap this guy over. I take my 2 semicircles that are left and I'll press down the O-rings so I can slide these guys inside with the teeth sticking up, like so. These semicircles are placed in 45 degrees angle compared to the first ones. So what you end up with is having the wider part of the O-rings in place where the O-rings are pointing outward from the center. And I just press the O-rings down with my thumbs, so they're pressed inside the pattern of the teeth, like so. And I'll just double check that everything is in symmetry and it looks pretty alright. So I take my top plate, take the 2 nests and place it over the 2 threads. I start with my center screws, single one, and I just start attaching the semicircles. Oh, sorry about that sound. And these guys I just can mount all the way, like so. Now we also can reattach the pan barrels at the same time actually. So I just can drop all the screws in, all the way around. And the pan barrels you have to like hold a little against them because they are like always in compression, so they wanna like sneak away from you. So just grip your fingers around them and attach them in pairs all the way around and you will be fine. So just gonna take this in a little bit, and as I said, if you need to reapply Loctite, do so, because you're gonna disassemble and reassemble the tranquilizer fair amount of times over the years, so always reapply a little bit Loctite, and the mild one 222 is excellent choice for the tranquilizer. So I just finish this off by my power tool. Whoops. And let's wrap it up by doing the last turns by hand. Usually I don't have this strong power tool, but it's what I ended up with today. And I just make sure everything is tightly locked down. And after that, we're good to go. And voila. Now we have a tranquilizer that's good for up to 22 kilos instead, consisting of 24 pieces of Shore 50 square O-rings instead. Okay, thank you for watching.